Hey, I want to introduce you to Paul Litchfield. Many of you probably don't know him, but if you do know the product he's created, it's called the Reebok Pump. 1988, I guess it was 1989, you came around with this idea of this pump.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Yeah, and it came from a ski boot.
Yeah, and actually, so what happened was back in the late 80s, basketball was changing a lot. The players were getting bigger, faster, stronger. The game was changing and evolving. And the footwear product, which was essentially pretty basic to begin with, the old Chuck Taylor's canvas and leather and whatnot, we needed to improve the shoe so that it could keep up with the athletes. And we looked at a number of different things. We looked at straps, we looked at fitment devices, and ski boots had some air chambers in them for fit, and then also in the emergency services area they have air splints and things that you use. And so what we did was we ended up kind of stumbling upon the opportunity to put together an air bladder.
Yeah, that's the bladder there. That's the original bladder.
This is our first air bladder. And so what we did was we ended up making an air bladder in the same environment where they make medical bags and IV bags and things like that, and put it in the shoe, and it created an incredibly great fit and a lot of support.
And a lot of popularity. This became one of the biggest things in terms of shoe innovation. You know, people like Shaq, and that's a size 22 that's there, that Shaq wore.
Yeah.
It's come a long way.
Yeah, no, it sure has, Frank. And what's interesting is that Shaq is a unique human being, and his shoe is a size 22, and that's the biggest shoe that we've made ever. We actually made air bladders for him, which are kind of like an air mattress in a pool, you know. So,
or like airbags in a car.
Exactly. Yeah, they're pretty large, and so but the whole idea is to have a mass-made shoe and have it change shape for your feet.
Yeah.
And if you can customize the fit so you eliminate the gaps between your foot and the shoe, you can make a commonly made product into a shoe that's customized for you.
So today we have the Z Pump Fusion, and this is the new evolution. It's really only just two parts to the shoe that's now.
Yes, it is. Yep.
And you look at this, and it's really come a long way, but in terms of weight, and then also you were showing me earlier that this thing you can just kind of crush it.
Yeah, and the whole thing collapses, and I think the evolution of where we've been with Reebok, and Reebok has done a great job being committed to making shoes that are perfect for you, perfect for the individual, because everyone has different size feet, different shaped feet, and even your feet, your left and your right feet are different. So, you know, the pump started here, and we made a basketball shoe and put an air bladder inside it. And then in the mid-90s, we introduced a shoe called the Pump Fury, which we took most of the parts off. And that made for a unique-looking shoe. We're still selling it. It's still very popular today. But that was the next big leap. And so we've worked for years on trying to get to the next generation. And what we've done with the Z Pump Fusion is we've taken everything off, and we have made it the simplest, lightest weight, most flexible shoe with only 3 parts: a bottom for cushioning and 2 upper pieces.
So when are you going to put jets on the next shoe so I can fly out of traffic?
Yeah, hopefully soon, because I need a 2 down in Boston.
Yeah, you get it too. For more information, you can go to Reebok.ca, or you can go to @Reebok Canada. Once again, Paul,
Frank,
thank you for
so
your
much.
creations. Thanks for coming into the city. Boston, they saw a lot of snow, and coming up after the break, we'll give you details if we're going to see any snow here in Toronto.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. It's awesome. It was such a pleasure to